Hey guys, when you come to Ukraine, ask around. All ladies have this definition of a man. Just ask around and it's true. What is the definition of a man? They say it's a bankomat with a penis. Have you heard that, Striker?
No, I haven't, but I agree.
An ATM with a penis, yeah.
Yeah.
So, guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the top 10, you heard it, top 10 reasons you never want to marry a Ukrainian woman. Okay, now, why are we shooting this video? Because Ukrainian woman is not for every man, okay? And so, really, you have to ask yourself if you're up for this challenge, and if you think Ukrainian woman is for you. And that's why we think this video is going to help you. So sitting beside me is Striker. Hey Striker, how you doing?
How you doing?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Good.
What's your 2 bits on this top 10 reasons never to marry a Ukrainian woman? And why we're doing it?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's kind of a hard question, I suppose, for me to answer because obviously I've never married a Ukrainian woman. But there are some huge differences, and there are some understandings that you need to have if you decide to pursue a relationship with a Ukraine woman.
Yep.
If I'd say that I wouldn't say it's like the number one reason why not to marry a Ukraine woman, but one of the reasons why you may want to reconsider doing this is because they are so different to what we are used to, right?
Night and day.
Like, and even now, like, I've been on this journey for since like November, what is that, like 10 months, something like that. And every day, I'm still learning about the Ukrainian woman.
And you've met how many ladies on your journey?
Man, I don't know, like 50 ladies, something like that I've probably been on dates with. Not all good dates. Only a very, very few have been worthy of a second date or something like that. But all super sweet girls. But trying to understand the mindset of the Ukrainian woman, it's
like running through a minefield, isn't it?
It's like running through a minefield, yeah. And it's there are a lot of like videos out there online, and a lot of these companies that are out there that say the Ukrainian women are like this. They will cook for you, they will clean, they will hang off your every word, they are this, they are that. Wrong. There are so many different types of women, and it's the same as in like our Western culture as well.
You can't stereotype. You can't paint all women with one brush.
You can't. And that was like the issue that I had when I first started this. Was like, well, they all want this and they all want that. They all want to cook. They all want to clean. They want to make you borscht every day. Mm-hmm. But it's not true. Some of them do and some of them don't. And so I guess like one of the reasons why you may want to reconsider starting a relationship with a Ukrainian woman is that they're just so hard to understand, right? Just so hard to understand. But if you can overcome that, I mean, you probably do all right, I think.
Yeah, it's let's double back to this. So the top reason, or the first reason not to marry a Ukrainian woman is, it's a little bit the joke. What is the definition of a man, right? A bankomat, an ATM with a penis. Why do they say this? Why is this joke? Because this is traditional values country, so the man is expected to bring home the bacon, and he's the provider. So, bankomat, right? And of course, we all know what the man has. So, the woman wants good sex. So, they have this joke in fun, but really, there's a lot to be gleaned from this joke. You need to know that as the man, you're expected to be the provider, and if you're not a good provider, guys, you ain't gonna get to second base.
Yeah.
Our lunch showed up. Speaking of borscht, my borscht just showed up, and we're filming live. There you go. Is that yummy borscht or what, guys?
But that's true. Like what you say there is like, because there are some guys that come and do this, and they have nothing really to offer financially.
Exactly.
They have nothing,
and they're not going to get anywhere.
They're not going to get anywhere. Like in your own country, like people say, or like your friends might say that the girls in the Ukraine, they're just after this. They're just after money. Well, it's even in your own country as well. You have to be a provider, and even more so here because of the way that the economics are in this country. So
Yeah.
they are looking for you to be a provider, and that's the reason why guys that are like average looking, like myself or most other guys that come and do this, can get a girl that's way hotter than them in their own country. It's because you are a good provider.
Well, it's a big reason.
It's a big reason, yeah.
It's a big part of it, guys. You need to know.
And that's what our advantage is. That's one of our advantages, is that we
and that's
are good
straight up.
providers.
That's straight up. Now,
Yeah.
it's not the only reason, and hopefully, it's not her primary reason.
No, it's not the only reason. No.
Hopefully, it's not the primary reason.
It's,
but,
yeah,
but,
if it
but
is,
guys,
the primary reason,
often,
then that's something wrong.
Often it is, and it depends where you met your lady.
Yeah.
You need to know that. A lot of ladies, that's the primary reason, is that you're a good provider. You're a better provider than Ukrainian men. Plus, you can give her a better life. So that's the first point. The second reason why you should never marry a Ukrainian woman is, it's a bit of a joke again. How can you tell a Ukrainian woman is lying?
Oh, let me answer this question. No, I can't say it. Can I say it?
Yeah.
It's a joke. How can you tell a Ukrainian woman is lying? No, I can't say it. Can I say it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, her lips are moving.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a joke.
joke.
But
It's a joke.
listen, there is a point. They always say joke is 50% joke and 50% reality, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
seriousness.
Yeah.
And so the point of this second point, this joke, is that, listen, lying is more socially acceptable here than it is in most Western countries. It's just a reality of the situation. Maybe it's because of the corruption and a lot of lying and deception around corruption.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but it's true. It's more acceptable here. It's more understood here. So
It's the norm, and that's a little bit more of the norm than from what
think
we're
so.
used to. I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
So you just when you're on dates, just don't be surprised if you're lied to, and just go into it understanding this, and try to find a lady that is more of the honest ones, because there definitely are honest ladies here.
Oh yeah.
So just be aware. Point number 3, why you should never marry a Ukrainian woman, is alpha beta bucks. I call it, right? So you've probably heard of that, alpha beta buck. So Ukrainian women have dated lots of Ukrainian men, and they're youth, and they're alphas. Ukrainian men are high alpha males. And that's what Ukrainian woman is used to, and that's generally what they like. Strong man, an army boy. They have another expression here that the man goes to army, a boy, and comes back a man.
Yeah.
And they like men. They like army men because they like...
You have to be strong. You have to be the man.
You have to be the man here. You have to be the man. So alpha. They've had alpha in their youth. Then they've probably had some betas, some beta males, right? But that's typically, and you need to know if you're a beta male, you're likely going to struggle in relationships here, because if the woman doesn't see you as strong, as a pushover, if she sees you as a pushover, she's not going to respect you as much, because they're used to alpha. So you need to know. Yeah, if you're here. Yep.
Yeah, and this is something that I have actually learned on my journey as well, is that from the Western culture, you are considerate. You're a considerate man, and you take into consideration what the woman wants, and if she wants to do something, you go and do that. But it doesn't really work like that here. You have to be the man. You have to take charge.
Exactly.
You have to take charge.
Back home, Ukrainian Western woman wants us to be considerate. Ask her where we should go for dinner. Where should we go for dinner, honey?
Yeah, yeah.
They don't want that here. They want
No.
you to take the initiative. In fact, if you ask her where should we go for dinner, they read into that this guy can't even decide where the hell to go for dinner. How can he manage and take care of our family and make decisions about our family?
Yeah. I've learned this the hard way. I've learned from being somebody that's well, what should we do today? What should we do today? Instead of saying, this is what we're doing today. Okay, and in our own Western culture, if we try and be the alpha male, we're seen as basically an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
An inconsiderate guy.
Yeah.
But here,
chauvinist.
A chauvinist, there's this whole equality thing, and we buy into that because that was our culture. But here, it's not the same.
Yeah, no feminism is very little here. It's huge.
Very little. Yeah.
Huge.
You are expected to be the man.
Yeah.
Even if she sort of tries to take the lead, she wants you to take the lead and go. We're going here. We're doing this. We're doing that. It's not that you're an asshole.
Yeah, she likes that.
And it's just the way that's just their culture.
Exactly.
It's just their culture. You can think it's right or wrong or whatever, but it's just something you have to do if you decide to come here. You have to be the alpha male.
Absolutely. So alpha, beta, and then finally bucks. So you need to know, guys, this is the truth of it. A lot of women here, especially in the agencies, if you're dating through an agency, you need to know that unless you're working with somebody that vets the ladies really hard, really well, and has a process that works, even then, there's a lot of ladies after the bucks.
Yeah,
Right?
and that's all they're after.
So be careful. Be
Yeah.
careful. Test the waters when you go on dates and see what you think her agenda is. And don't buy opulent, extravagant gifts. You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, for sure. And be careful of the scams, the classic scams.
Exactly. So that's the top three, or 3 reasons you should never marry a Ukrainian woman. We're going to come back with part 2 because we're at 10 minutes into this video. Part 2 coming at you soon. Stay tuned.